Hello. I hope all is well with you guys. This is the second video in the series of started getting started with Linux. In this video, we are going to learn about what is command, what is graphical user interface, and what is command line interface. First of all, I will point out that my English is not good, but I will try my best. If you have difficulty to understand or have any questions, then you are welcome to either by commenting or contact me via the link that is in the description of this video. Are you ready? Let's get started. First, we are going to learn about what is graphical user interface, short for GUI. Graphical user interface, it's basically it is either icon or image interface. When you want to tell your computer to do something, you click on that, and if everything goes well without any error, then your computer do that thing. um, for example, if you want to create a folder, you can click on right click the new, and then on the folder icon, then your computer create that folder. But what is behind that icon or image? Behind the icon or image, it is a code. When you click on the icon itself, then automatically there is a command behind that icon that goes until that code, and that code will be executed. This code then tells your computer system or operating system to do that thing. Behind every icon or image in the graphical user interface, there is a code. When you click on it, the command will be sent to that code, and that code will be executed to tell your computer or operating system to do that task. If everything goes without any error, then your computer system do that. Okay. The positive side with the graphical user interface, it's easy to use, and you don't need to have knowledge what is happening behind the scene. You just click on it, then your computer do that thing. You don't need to know what is happening there between after you click on that icon, and then you get your response from your computer system. You don't need to know that. You just click on it and then wait for your answer. But the downside is you don't have much control over it. You don't know what exactly happening behind the scene compared to when we go and come to compare to command line interface. Okay, now we have basic knowledge what is graphical user interface. Basically, you click on an image or icon, then that image or icon send a command to code. That code then tells your operating system to do that task that you want to do. The next is command line interface. In the command line interface, you don't have image or icon. Here you have text-based interface. This text-based interface basically accept your comment or your input. You script your comment in the text-based interface, and after you have entered your command, sorry, not comment, command. Okay, we start from the beginning. In the command line interface, first of all, it is important to know the difference. In the graphical user interface, you had icon or image that you could click on it, then your computer do that thing. But here you don't have that. Instead, you have text-based interface. This text-based interface is accepting your command as an input. You script and write your command as input in this text-based interface. Then this command that you have inputted, this will cause an action, uh, on your computer system or operating system, which will be executed when you enter your command here in the text-based interface. This command cause will an action. This command will cause an action to be executed on your computer system. Here, basically, the difference is with graphical user interface. There you click on it, but here you write. Okay, you tell your computer, okay, I want to create a folder. Then you write that command here in the text-based interface. It will accept it, and then it will tell your computer system that okay, create a folder. But we will come to that in the coming video, how we can do that. But this video is just about theory. Okay, the downside with the um, here it should be command line interface, not graphical user interface. Okay, command line interface. The downside with it, you need to have understanding and knowledge about what is different commands. For example, if you want to create a folder, change your password, everything, you need to know the command for that thing, that task, a specific task. Every task has its own command, and you use that command to do that task. The upside here is you have much control over your system compared to if your computer don't the task that you want to, you can control it by troubleshooting some tasks like that, and it's very fast when you use command line interface compared to graphical user interface. But the downside is, but you have to have knowledge about commands and those commands that you want to use. Okay, now I have talked very much long about that. Now we have basic understanding what is graphical user interface and what is command line interface and the difference between them. The next obvious thing is what is a command. That is the main topic of this video. Okay, in the previous video we talked about what was software. It was a tested program with documentation. But what is a command? First of all, it is a software program. The first thing you need to know about command is the software program. Okay, that when executed on the command line interface, it perform an action on the computer. We have command line interface or text-based interface that you had. You write your command here. When you write your command here, then this command will cause an action and tell your computer that perform this action that you want. That is basically a command. Command is a software program that when executed on the command line interface, it perform an action on your computer. It tells your computer, okay, you want to create a folder. You write the command for that in your command line interface, and then your computer do that thing. That is basically a command. Okay, when you type a command in your computer, first here, after you have typed your command, the operating system comes in. The operating system execute or run a process. What is the job of this process, you say? First of all, this process has three jobs. It reads your input or command that you have put it, because the operating system needs to know what you want the computer to do. After it reading it, it goes do that job or task that you have asked the computer to do. Then it represent the result of that task to you. If everything goes well, it reads the command, do the job, and present the result. Okay, so now we have basic understanding about what is happening from when you type your command, then operating system start running a process. This process job is basically three main points. If everything goes well without any error, it reads your command, then go do that job, then represent the result to you. Okay, now the next obvious point that will come, we need to understand, when you want to do something, for example change name of the folder or creating a folder, the first thing you need to do is the type the name of that command. uh, there are many, as I said, every task has different command, for example, and their name is really closely related to what is the job of that command. For example, you have command ls, it will list the content of the current directory that you are in it when you execute that command. It will list the content of that directory or map or folder. Okay, but we will not go into that deep right now. We will come into in the coming video what is ls and how we can use it. Okay, the next thing, the command structure or syntax. You have to have understand, it is very important about it. It's not enough to have understanding the name of the command. First of all, it's very important. You do know the name of that command, or the task you want to do. It has its own command, and you have to have knowledge what is the name of that command. After you have that, then come the syntax. The syntax is basically consists of three things. First, you write the name of that command, then it has options and argument. The options job is to alter the behavior of that command. We will see this in practice when we come in the next video. And the argument basically will specify the task that you want the command to act upon. The options job is to alter the behavior of the command. The argument job is to specify, and if you want to uh, your command to act upon. For example, you have command name ls, then the argument, I want to list all the content, for example, of this map document. Here we didn't use any option, but we have just argument. And your command basically act upon this argument that you have specified. But if you don't provide any option or argument, the command, every command, but in general, every command has default behavior, not difficult. Every command has default behavior. If you don't provide any option or argument to that command, then you will see the default behavior of that command. That default behavior depends on the developer of that command that have created uh, which default behavior you should command should have. Okay, so we have talked about that. Then the three main things that we are talking about, we have in the command syntax we have argument, which is basically you specify what your command should act upon. Then we have option, it will alter the behavior of the command. But you should also keep in mind you can use combination of many option and arguments in the same time at the same time, and which combination and how many of them, for example arguments or option you can use, depends on developer of that command, and this we should keep in mind. But that was all about this video. Here we have learned about what is graphical user interface, command line interface, and what is command and syntax for command. Okay, in the next video we are going into practice the first command and commonly used is ls command. First we want to learn about theory and knowledge about that command, then we use it in practice. That was all for this video. If you have any questions about the content of this video, you can either comment it, ask by commenting, or contact me via the link that is in the description below. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.